Hey guys, my name is Natalie Barbara, and today I'll be giving you guys instructions on how to load a gurney. First things first, getting to know your equipment. Here in the ambulance you can find the wall mount, which will secure the gurney. It'll keep it from swaying left and right when the ambulance is turning. Here you have your floor mount, which is often referred to as the horns. This is where the gurney will sit. Back here you have your safety hook, which is found on the floor of the ambulance, as you can see. This ensures that the patient will not be dropped when lifting. Here we have a picture of our safety latch, which is the black thing. It will secure the gurney to the safety hook. Safety latch must always be hooked before lifting the patient. Again, this is just to ensure patient safety and make sure that the gurney never drops, or the patient is never dropped from the gurney. Next, we have our gurney controls. The minus button will lower the gurney. The plus button will raise the gurney. Down here we have a secondary set of identical controls. We mainly use the secondary set down here when lifting the patient just so that we're able to lift higher, but they look exactly identical as the one seen on top. Here, this red button, when you push it, it will have your battery blink a certain color, and it'll tell you how much your battery is charged. That brings me to my next point, knowing what each battery color means. When you push that red button, your battery will blink green. That means that it's fully charged and operational. If you push it and it blinks yellow, that means your battery needs charging. When your battery blinks yellow, you will also notice that it no longer raises or lowers as quickly as it used to. Sometimes it may actually stop. And last but not least, we have red. That means your battery is dead, and your gurney will no longer raise or lower when you press the plus or the minus buttons. So let's get started. Step 1, lift the bumper if applicable. I only say this because some ambulances don't have bumpers that can be raised because you can actually load the gurney without lifting the bumper. But here's an example of one that does need to be raised, so you simply lift the bumper. Step 2, place the gurney in lower mode. You do this by pressing the plus button until the gurney no longer lifts. You will know the gurney is in loader mode when the head of the gurney is higher than the feet. So here's a small video. You just press the plus button and keep the gurney going up. This is what the final result will look like. As you can see, the feet is slightly lower than the head, so the head will always be higher when in complete loader mode. Step 3, push the gurney head first into the ambulance. So simply as shown right now, in loader mode you will push the gurney head first into the ambulance. This, when it is in loader mode, your latch will actually be higher than the hook. Step 4 is to press the minus button to lower the gurney so the safety latch touches the floor. This is to ensure the safety latch will be caught by the safety hook. So again, we have our safety latch here in black, touching the floor. Step 5, pull the gurney out until the safety latch is caught by the safety hook. As you can see here, the safety latch is caught by the safety hook. Step 6, lifting the gurney. We always use the power lift technique to ensure that you lift with your legs and not your back. Maintain your posture throughout the lifting process to prevent any back injuries. So this is an image of a person bent over at the hips. This is not a proper lifting technique. If the person lifts like this, they risk lower back injuries, so we never ever lift like this. We actually lift like this. You will get down low, as low as you can to the position, with your feet shoulder width apart, and you will lift straight up, ensuring that your back maintains its posture. So this is how we lift. Here we have a bit of a safety. When lifting a gurney, you must ensure that you are able to lift 140 plus pounds because the gurney itself weighs 140 pounds. So if you put a patient on there, then you add the patient's weight on there. Which brings me to my next point. If there is a patient on the gurney, always lift with 2 people. Here's a small video of lifting the gurney. So you just lift straight up. Step 7. When the gurney is lifted, press the minus button to retract the wheels and walk the gurney in towards the ambulance and towards the horns. So here we push the minus button, the wheels will come up. When the wheels are all the way up, it will actually push it into the ambulance. Step 8. Guide the gurney into the horns or the floor mount. As you can see here, they fit perfectly into the horns. Next step, step 9. Push the gurney to the left so it can clip into the wall mount. It is absolutely imperative that the wall mount clicks. This ensures that it has been secured. So here we push it to the left. And as you can hear that click, that means that it's safely secured and no longer move left and right. Step 10, close the ambulance doors and transport the patient. Thank you so much for your time.